Hi, my name is Valerie Coyle-Moore with Usborne Books and More, and I cannot wait to show you some of our brand new 2021 spring new releases. So my very first one that I'm going to show you guys is Miss Molly's School of Kindness. And don't we all need more kindness in our lives right now, especially teaching our youngsters, right? So I love this one. If you've heard of Miss Molly's School of Manners, this is Miss Molly's School of Kindness. So you can get both of them, especially for Valentine's Day or Easter or any birthday coming up. But these are gorgeous illustrations inside. It is about a sweet family who has 3 children. We've got Frankie, Felix, and Freddie. And they look kind, but they actually need some lessons in kindness because they won't share, they are saying mean words, they're hiding things on purpose from each other, and don't we all know that struggle a little too well, right? So we've got Miss Molly here, and she is going to teach them how to be kind. So this one is one of my absolute favorites, especially for right now. Every kiddo needs this. Speaking of kindness, we have this amazing collection, Forgotten Fairy Tales of Kindness and Courage. Every kid needs this. It's a wonderful collection. You'll see how thick that collection of stories is, and this is the level of text in there, so it is great for your independent reader or your a great read aloud for your youngsters as well. But we've got lots of stories in here about kindness, about courage, about being brave, and about how to spread that throughout history too, right? So these are Forgotten Fairy Tales of Kindness and Courage. Everybody needs this. Speaking of collections, we've got a brand new collection, Usborne Aesop's Fables for Little Children. So this is the level of text in there. So it's for your beginning reader, moving up to your confident reader. And so we've got lots of beautiful stories in there, and the illustrations are just gorgeous to bring those classic stories to life. So we have that collection right there. We've got 10-minute animal stories. So if you are a busy parent and at the end of the day you're just like, I cannot, this breaks it down for you, makes it easy to read, right? Right before bed to make sure that they are getting the good sleep cycles that they need. Reading actually makes a huge difference in that. So if you want your kids to sleep, read them a book before bed. We've got illustrated stories of dragons. My boys are so excited about this one. So this is the level of text here that you will see. And it's a nice collection of those awesome dragon stories. This one is definitely a favorite in our home. We've got for your soon-to-be expectant mamas, expectant siblings, we've got Say Hello to Baby, and we've got the story Soon, which is really sweet. So in Soon, they are waiting for their baby. When will the baby come, Mom? Soon. And it's so sweet. It's definitely one that's a perfect baby shower gift, a perfect new sibling gift, right? And then we have this for the little toddlers too, if they are going to be brand new siblings. And so it has nice thick pages, and it talks about how dinner time might go, how talkative walks and talkative tots, and how all that's gonna go for them too. So it's a great transition book for them. We've got The Perfect Fit, so sweet. So this one is about triangle, and he doesn't roll like the circles, or he doesn't stack like the squares. And so she sets off to find some friends who are exactly like her. But when she does find the other triangles, she realizes there's still something missing. So will Triangle ever find a place where she truly belongs? This one is something that we all struggle with, right? And we want to help our kids find who they are, stay who they are, and be who they are, right? So The Perfect Fit, it's a great story. We have this wonderful sing-songy, rhymey story now that's a hat. That hat is too big, that hat is too small, that hat is too short, that hat is too tall, that one's too crazy, and that one might bite. How hard can it be to find a hat that's just right? So this one's really fun. It's a great bedtime story as well, and it helps that beginner reader as well. Never Show a T-Rex a Book. Everybody needs this. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite brand new releases. So basically, she is going to teach a T-Rex to read, but then what happens? The T-Rex starts doing all sorts of things, and I love this book. And it talks about, let me find my favorite page for you. It says, and if she becomes very clever, she might just decide that she's bored with being a dinosaur. She might decide that she preferred to be an artist, or a doctor, or a professor, an architect, a computer scientist, an astronaut, or even the Prime Minister. And then if she becomes a prime minister, what do you suppose she'll do next? And so it talks about the possibilities, right, that we want our children to see and do and encourage in other people as well. So I love this one. If your kiddo loves fairy tales, they're gonna love this one and the next one, the wrong fairy tales. So we have Goldilocks and the Three Little Pigs, and we have Jack and the Three Bears. And so it combines imagination, creativity with those traditional stories. And what would happen if we mixed them? If Goldilocks ran into Three Little Pigs, what would happen in this story? And so it's a great way, like I said, to just kind of invoke their imagination and help them to be creative, and that not everything has to be the same that they've always known, right? I love that. We have all kinds of animal families. So I know inclusion is a huge talk in our home right now. And so I love this because it breaks it down in animal families. And so it talks about how all kinds of families come together in all different ways. And in the animal kingdom, here's a family where mommy's looked after her babies. In this family, it's all down to daddy. And here's a family with a mommy and daddy. Other families are so enormous that everyone helps to look after the babies. Sometimes grandparents look after the youngsters. There are also families with two mommies. Little ones who find themselves without a family can be adopted. So there's so many wonderful parts to talk about inclusion and inclusivity and being kind to others. So I love this one, all kinds of animal families. The last one I'm going to show you today is yoga animals at the seashore. This one is for your yoga lovers, or for really any kiddo that needs to get up and move around and do the activity with the parent that's reading to them, or the caregiver or the child. But it actually talks about the actual movement, and then Crab is walking you through each step. So it's so much fun. Crab woke up at the bottom of his tide pool feeling a little cold and stiff. When I wake up, said Pipefish, I stretch and stretch like this. Can you do it too? Crab stretched just like Pipefish, and Crab began to feel warmer. Sit with your back straight and your legs crossed. Hold your ankles with your hands. Breathe in as you round your back. Bring your shoulders and head forward and drop your chin to your chest. And it keeps going to walk you through all those wonderful yoga moves to get that physical activity in, right? So I hope you found something for your littles today. If you have any questions, please reach out to your consultant, and we cannot wait to see what you decide for them. Bye!